when we tell y'all stop doing 50-50 and stop going half on your bills with men, y'all tell us, oh, you're a user, you're a gold digger. This is the reason why.
But let me tell you a story of how I met this guy and moved in with him to help him take care of his children. And once he got me here, he started cheating on me. And he stuck me in the dining room to live and tried to charge me $1,000. See, no doors. Today's moving day. I'm not paying $1,000 to live in nobody's damn dining room. So, as you see, the air mattresses, the air is being let out. All my clothes are packed, but this is the dining room that he wanted me to pay to live in, right?
I feel like I haven't been actively speaking about hypergamy in a while. So for those of you that are new, hypergamy is basically the foundation in which this channel was built, in which my platform was built, okay? But, we've been so busy social climbing or networking because, some people don't like the term social climbing because it has a negative connotation. For what? I don't know, because networking is literally the same thing. I have an entire tier on my Patreon for that. So if you want to learn how to social climb properly, sign up to my Patreon. The link is in the description. And sign up to my social climbing tier. Because you cannot do hypergamy right if you are not actively social climbing. You have to climb your way into the circles in which you will find men that can afford to provide for you, and the men with a legacy mindset, the men that are interested in building generational wealth. You're not going to find those men in your current circles, okay? You're not going to find them at the club. You're not going to find them on Tinder. It's not going to happen. You have to get out there. You got to put yourself out there. You got to social climb. But anyways, this video is not about social climbing. This video is about hypergamy, because this is the reason why I would stand 10 toes down on hypergamy. I have another video where I'm going to go into that. I'm going to post it. As soon as I'm done editing that video, I'm going to post it. But hypergamy is the hill that I will die on. I want y'all to understand that when I say hypergamy, I mean hypergamy or nothing. Nothing. I don't want to hear that, oh, he's cute. Oh, he has potential. He's not making a lot of money right now, but he will in the future. I don't want to hear that stuff. I don't want to hear nothing. What I want to know is how much is he worth? How much does he earn? And if you get with him, will the quality of your life improve? Because I always say, the women that you have to listen to are the women that have been married for a while, married for quite a few years, and they still look good. They're getting older, but they still look good. They don't look tired. They're not running around here with bags under their eyes, looking like an understanding girlfriend, like this young lady in this situation, because this is a very embarrassing situation. I listen, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, do I need to come in here and talk about hypergamy again? Like, do I need to come in here and talk about not going 50-50? Because we've been saying this for years. Like, why is this stuff still happening? Why would you move into a house with a man that have a bunch of kids? You know what? Come to think of it, why does he have custody of those kids? Why did a court allow this man to have full custody of the kids? Because sometimes we think that, oh, it's because she was a bad mother, but that's not always the case. Sometimes these men will fight you in a court, and especially if they get good lawyers, they can take your kids away from you. And I believe, this is my theory or opinion, I believe that he has those kids because he didn't want to pay child support. This is not a good man, and this is not a good father. And why is a man, a grown-ass man with all them kids, why does he want a podcast room? So we already know what's happening, because the fact that he wants a podcast room, that tells me everything I need to know about this man. This man is in the manosphere, or he's red pill. And where's the mother? You gotta ask yourself, why did the mother leave? Why are the mother not there? Unless the mother of the children is dead, you gotta ask yourself these questions. Where is she, and why is she not there? And if she's dead, ask yourself why she's dead. Because there are so many women out here that are dying from cancer terminal illness and struggling with autoimmune diseases. And I believe it's because they are dealing with these men, these parasites. These men are parasites. They will drain that life force out of you. When I say a couple and the husband looks refreshed and the wife looks tired, run down, struggling with autoimmune diseases, high blood pressure, like I know what's going on. I know what's happening in that situation. And I don't want that. I do not like stress. I am 46 years old. I'm just letting you all know. And I do not have a single gray hair on my head. Not one. Not a single one. I know a lot of women younger than me, and they are in relationships where they are working. Their body is in survival mode. Like, how are you in a relationship or married and you are in survival mode? Make it make sense. I'm not saying don't work because, listen, in order for relationships to work nowadays and not be toxic, is for women to have their own source of income, their own life, their own hobbies, their own interests. Women need to be working on something that brings them joy and brings meaning to their life, other than being a stay-at-home wife, mother, or whatnot. Okay, because there's more to life than being a wife and motherhood. I've never, in the 5 or 6 years I've been doing this, I've never advocated for women to be 100% dependent on a man. I actually believe in multiple streams of income. Your femininity, that feminine energy, that creative energy is what attracts money to you. This is why men want to be around us all the time. This is why they need us, so that they can create wealth, because they can't do it on their own. They can't. As a matter of fact, it's more common for a woman to be a single mother and, in spite of all of that, still become successful, still get her education, still have a successful business. Show me a man who is a struggling single father doing it all on his own. I'll wait. I'll wait because I don't see it. And this is why he got her into this house. He's like, move in with me. I have a big house, whatever. You can come live with me. So not only does he want a maid, he wants a babysitter, a smex worker, and a roommate. He wants you to pay over $1,000 to live in his living room. I mean, I'm glad she came to her senses and left, but girl, you should not have been in that situation in the first place. And I hope that she learned from this situation, and I hope that she doesn't get herself back in a similar situation, because this entire situation is embarrassing. What do you mean that? And y'all should see the videos, because I watched all 3 parts of her videos. He told her that he was going to give her the garage so it could be her studio, because apparently she's an artist and she makes art. And he parked some big old cow, whatever, in there. It's like she barely has space. And he has some dogs, and the dogs are tied up. Y'all, the dogs are tied up. The dogs are on chains, and there's poop everywhere. It is just nasty. Like, someone needs to call animal control for these people. Animal welfare, not animal control, sorry. Someone needs to call the animal welfare network, because what do you mean? What is happening? And in spite of talking about this for years, bringing awareness about this for years, we still have women fighting us for coffee dates, fighting us for the bare minimum, fighting us for 50-50. Y'all want a man so bad that y'all are willing to put up with this nonsense just to be in a relationship, just to be with a man? Why? A lot of y'all do not like yourself. That's why you can't be alone. A lot of y'all hate yourselves and you hate your own company. A lot of y'all do not believe in yourself. You do not believe in yourself. You do not believe that you can do it on your own. Because I would rather pay all my bills and pay my rent on my own than be doing that with a man, going 50-50 with a man. Are you insane? Are you insane? It's hypergamy or nothing. Hypergamy, or you stay single. I would rather be single for the rest of my life than be in a 50-50 situation. So many women out here are getting scammed. But anyways, back to what I was saying. You all don't believe in yourselves. You all don't like yourselves. But you know who believes in you? You know who believes in your ability? That man that is sucking the life force out of you. That man that is going 50-50 with you. He believes that you can do it. He believes in your abilities. As a woman, you have to figure out what role are you going to play in a man's life. You're either going to be a cherished partner that is provided for and that is supported and well taken care of, or you're going to be a helpmate, like in the Bible. Okay? Because Men, they wrote the Bible and they told you exactly what role they want you to be in as a woman. Most men do not deserve a romantic partner, much less a wife. Most men don't deserve that. And they know it. So you all need to leave these men alone and stop getting yourselves in these embarrassing situations, because this shit is embarrassing. It really is. Like, I don't really have any profound lessons or teachings for you in this video, but all I'm going to say is that this is why we talk about hypergamy, and this is why, as women, it should be the only option when it comes to romantic relationships and marriage with men. Either that or nothing else. If you care about your future children and your future bloodline, you will practice hypergamy. You all don't think of the future. You all only think about now, and you all only think with your emotions. You all are very emotional, and a lot of y'all, should be told, are stigmatized. Anyways, that's all I have to say. This situation is embarrassing and disappointing. And I do not know how many more times we have to get on these internet and tell y'all to stop doing 50-50, stop going on them coffee dates. Just stop. Thanks for listening.